stunning scenery, stormy weather, epic destinations and vehicle failures. Over 1,500 kilometres away from home, we embark on multiple journeys across southeast Queensland, from Moreton Island to the Springs 4x4 Park and many more. Our goal is to take a couple of old Nissan clunkers with nearly 500,000 Ks on tour. Was this a smart idea? Well, there's only one way to find out. Welcome to our Queensland Adventure Series.
Tonight's episode, we tackle the Springs 4x4 Park, but it becomes short-lived. We check out some awesome spots, then begin the long journey home, or attempt to. So on the way up, you probably might have seen on the footage earlier, we overheated and the tank up here pretty much dropped the water level right down quite low, and when we pulled in it was bubbling. Yet the standard gauge had shown still halfway, it hadn't moved, so it didn't show us that it was boiling. We had the water bubbling up out of the overflow tank, so we re-topped it up because we had about 45 minutes to go back to get here into Warwick, and then assess the situation. What I found, I think, don't quote me on this one because I'm not sure 100%, but I couldn't find any leaks. There was no leaks anywhere. There's no water inside the oil, so I can only assume this hose here, the overflow hose down to the bottle, was routed up over the top of this pipe, which put the height higher than the radiator cap, and I reckon it's got an airlock in there and didn't allow it to siphon and flow the water backwards and forwards, so it's just pumped it straight out the overflow bottle. So I think that's what's happened. I'm not 100% sure, I'm not a mechanic, so don't quote me, but I did look it up, and this being above will create an airlock in the line, so I think that's what's going on. But more importantly, for our trip home, we want to know if the thing gets bloody hot this time. So we've gone and got a SAS Muscle Series water temp gauge. Now, I know a lot of you think these probably aren't the best quality gauges, but we're in Warwick, and every store I went to, which was 3 of them, all had SAS. So it was SAS, or SAS. So still better than nothing, and it'll hopefully do the job to get us home. So we just got to hook up this little fella, and yeah, we can keep an eye on the water temp then on the way back. Unfortunately, the audio didn't come out real good here, so a quick little talk over. Basically what happened was we started getting too much boost coming up on the gauge, so we've pulled over on the side of the road, popped the bonnet and had a quick look in there, and discovered that the boost T had a cracked hose running between the T and the turbo, so it was basically allowing it to free boost. So we had to pull out a new bit of hose, plug it up, and she was all up and going again.
It wasn't long after Dad's little hiccup with Paddy that we were turning left into the Springs 4x4 Park.
Oh yeah!
A quick sign in, and then we're ready to hit the tracks.
Start around about 20, 22, 20 in the front, 22 on the rear for now, and on the tracks, how hard they get, go down lower if necessary. We're still carrying a bit of weight, so.
No, go.
Go. I think it's go. So we're at the Springs.
We're Springs Park, yeah.
Paddy's going up Birraclock Hill first up.
No, Paddy's not.
No, we're not probably going to be attempting Birraclock Hill today.
Dylan keeps telling me how great the GQ is, so you'd expect that he's going up Birraclock Hill. Because he tells me it's way just
the lady
fantastic.
up the front said it was too clean. She didn't want it to go up there, so out of respect, I'm not going to.
So anyway, where are we?
We are somewhere in the park, earlier areas of the park, and we're going to give this hub track a crack.
Yeah,
Something
no
easy.
idea. Something easy.
Got to warm up Paddy.
That'll warm me up. Don't worry about Paddy.
Now
I think we should go do it.
I think we should just stop and do it.
Yeah. Let's go for a drive.
Let's just do it.
Alright, who's going first?
Dylan.
Guess Dylan's going first.
Alright,
Dylan's going first.
sounds good. Alright, let's get into it, guys.
We'll just crawl on up and first low and go. I'm sorry, God.
Yep, you're good there.
My guards are going to hate me after today.
So, the hub, no idea what these tracks are like. Assuming this is the easier end of the thing, which is fine by me. Just start out, not forgetting we're 1500 odd k's from home, so we don't want to break things out here. This is the part that Dylan got a little hung up on, so I've put the front locker in here just to assist getting up and getting across that first lump. And not quite enough throttle going up through here, and yeah, I stalled it out.
Oh, you can't park there, mate. So this is the next little section. For a moderate track, it's not so moderate. Although I'm guessing the ratings on these sheets are probably a bit outdated. That's all right. Nice little warm-up track for the day. You can see Dad's trying to get up there at the moment.
So what's happening is Dylan is flexing out on this bit here. It's really hard to see on the camera, but there's a hole there, and there's a hole here, and then there's this rut that goes all the way up. And he's flexing out on it, so what they're going to do is move his car back over there. Paddy's going to come up, and then if he needs to be winched, then he'll just be winched all the way up.
That was funny. Dylan opened up the back of his car and everything just fell out. So this is what happened. Everything fell out.
You'll get to find out how good your brakes are.
Yeah.
Camera person, aim over there with the windows on. Even his side windows came open.
Huh?
Good old patrol, eh?
And funny enough, out of everything that needed to come out, that, which is what he needed, did not come out. But everything else did. Even his board.
And once again, we find the limitations of our leaf springs.
Cameraman, come here. Now, you're on the track and you want to test your wheel bearings while you're at push. You do it here while the wheel's in the air. See, clearance.
Freaking peanut gallery, eh? Can't help itself.
I'm just here to wait for it.
No, you wait for a while. Because you're stuck. What's got him stuck?
Now it was at this point here where I thought, hang on a sec, I've got match tracks in the back of the car. Why don't I give that a go first before we get on the winch? I mean, after all, one more, no more, what could go wrong? Unfortunately, I too had to admit defeat, and it was up with the winch. Pretty much the end of Hub Track. Next up, we were stopping off to have a look at the infamous Beer O'Clock Hill, and we'll probably grab some lunch here as well.
As Dylan said, we thought we'd have a look at Beer O'Clock Hill a little bit closer, and it looked pretty gnarly. So it was really cool to see it up close.
Alright, so we've got the bonnet up of the GU because it's broken.
It's not broken.
He loves playing with fire.
He does.
Nah.
No, it's still got a heating issue, but we're not certain about when we bought it. Supposedly this was a new viscous fan, and when it was overheating and water was pouring out the overflow, the viscous fan wasn't working. So it makes us wonder what brand and quality of viscous fan has been put in there, to whether that's part and parcel of the problem. So we'll be going into Repco to get a new viscous fan and replace that, so we know it's got a quality one instead of who knows what's in there.
Because no one likes boiling the kettle while they're out on the tracks.
No, I didn't want a hot cup of coffee, it's too warm for that. And sort out why this new gauge isn't working as well. So that might be my stuff up in wiring, I don't know yet.
Probably.
So how far do we get on the tracks, guys?
We did one track.
We did one track.
One track out of about 100.
And how many hours did it take us to do that?
That took us a while because we got stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paddy got hung up on the leaf spring, and Dylan ran out of talent.
No, so I got extended bump stops put in my car, but they're not the right length, so I'm going to have to look at getting some longer ones, because the problem is at the moment the rear wheels are tucking up too high into the guard, and it's actually grabbing everything and it's locking the wheel up, so you're not getting drive to that wheel, especially with an very shitty LSD. So there's no point continuing on doing tracks because that's just going to keep holding me up, unfortunately. Plus, I don't want to wreck the flare because it's starting to grab the flare and pull it off the car. So, yeah, don't want to wreck things. So
between my overheating and his flares,
Flare issues.
his flary issues, he's a bit flary. We thought we'd call it quits before we break, damage, or destroy something.
exactly.
Especially when we know we've got to drive these things home yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But we did have some fun.
Oh, we had some fun, and we got to do a bit of winching and mucking around. So
And I had a good look at Beer O'Clock Hill.
Yeah, got to go have a look
got some
at Beer O'Clock Hill.
so look
So
at that.
See how steep it really is. Cameras don't do it justice, guys.
no, they don't.
No.
No, it's a lot steeper than it appears on camera.
But one thing's certain: we'll get these vehicles back in top tier shape, and we'll be back.
Give it another go.
Yeah.
See if we can actually go a few kilometres without overheating and ripping flares off.
Anyway, that's
No.
pretty much us done. We're airing up, and then we'll hit the road.
Go to Repco.
I might go get an ice cream.
Oh, that sounds good.
Repco and ice cream.
That sounds good. That's a good plan. Let's do that.
Alright, sounds
Oh,
good.
you missed that one.
Try again. There you go. Look at you go.
After many times you've opened and closed that bonnet, you thought you would have had it by now.
Yeah, it's
look,
literally your
I
car.
can't rush it.
It's your car, mate. You should know.
He's still learning, guys. He's come across from a Jeep, so you know, give him a
Yeah,
little
he's got to.
space.
He's got to learn his.
I actually come from a Nissan to a Jeep.
Back
then
to
you
a
should
Nissan.
know
Two
how to
Nissans,
close
actually.
You went from a Toyota to a Jeep, did you not?
Toyota.
Yeah, the
No, that was after the two Nissans.
Yeah. So you went from the good side to the bad side
And I
to
come
the
back.
evil side, and then you came back to the good side.
and you still don't know how to close a bonnet, and you had two Nissans before.
No, this is different because of the intercooler. That's why.
Excuses, guys.
Got to have some.
All right.
We'll wrap it up from there. Until next time.
Till next time. The trip home.
Alright, guys, tea tonight. We decided to have steak sandwiches. So we've got some nice porterhouse steaks, which has been altered between chefs. Had about 3 different chefs doing this tonight.
Shit, don't blame me.
So we're doing the steaks. They're all been flavoured. And then we have our Turkish rolls, which I've just cut up. Got some cheese, lettuce and tomato. And we've also got some tomato relish. That's going to be really nice. Oh, and beetroot. I forgot beetroot.
Oh, so that.
So it'll be good to see what this tastes like. So we'll give you a finished product, what it looks like at the end. Alright, and now what we're doing is toasting the Turkish bread.
Who turned this off?
Mum,
I never did anything, thank
I
you.
don't touch it.
So I'm going to toast the Turkish bread so that they're nice and warm and good.
It's
and
off.
toasted.
Yep, bastard.
It just slides back in.
It's really not the tool that you're using for this job, but anyway.
Dylan's fighting with the butter.
We got a spoon. Spoon might be easier.
Product, steak sanger.
Yep. Yum, yum, yum. Oh,
Very tasty.
Someone overcooked it. Wonder who that was.
What's the verdict, Dylan?
Not bad.
Pretty
Probably a
good?
little bit tough, but not too bad.
Yep, that's alright. It can only get better.
Yep. Nice flavours though.
Yep.
How
How about you guys? All the same?
Chutney on them was nice.
Really nice.
Watch some TV.
The next day, we took a quick trip out to Leslie Dam just to have a look around. And what a fantastic little spot this is.
Unfortunately, we couldn't stick around as the weather started getting a bit sad and rain was on the way. So we decided to head back to town.
So we decided to stop off at the Glengallen Homestead and Heritage Centre, which was originally built in 1867 and apparently was deserted for more than 70 years. We found out through our readings that sheep had lived in it, and that's why the building was in such poor condition. I believe people had actually purchased the property and fixed it up, so people were then able to go through and have a look at the history, hence why all the artefacts were left there for us to have a look at.
Unfortunately, our time in Queensland had come to an end, so we had to track back home. But little did I know, this was going to be a shit show of a trip all the way back to Shep.
So, what are you doing here at the BP truck stop in Goondiwindi? Why is your car look like you're working on it?
Nah, it's not what it is.
Really? Would it have anything to do with indicators?
No.
It's funny, right?
What is it? Don't turn right. Because every time Dylan turns right, he blows a fuse.
No, it just identifies as a BMW driver. Whoever owned it, there was a lot of cables in the front here that were stripped and bare, so they've been obviously burning out, causing a short and blowing fuses. So then when the fuse blows, I lose all my indicators.
Ask how many fuses he's gone through.
A few.
A few.
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
And we also have had a couple of medical incidents that have happened. Ask Dylan what happens when you get bit by a jumping jack.
It's not nice. It's not nice at all.
Show us the lovely bite.
Oh, there's not much to see there, really.
No, it just puffed
Show us the
out,
giant lump
swollen
on
and
the
red.
side. It looks like
not
his
that
ankle.
bad.
It's the size of his ankle.
The rest of me
This bit here.
Yes. But it was quite entertaining when he's driving on a mountain and gets bitten by a jumping jack.
It's
And we're
cruel.
all in the car. And he had a freak out.
But, I mean, look.
She did.
No, I just got bitten and it fucking hurt.
What happened?
It was a scary experience for us as well because we also thought we were going down with him.
Yes. He kind of lost
all
control.
under
like.
control. It was all fine. I don't know what he's stressing about.
There was a
The
lot
fact
of
that-
F words and a lot of S words.
The
and
fact
a lot
that
of-
both his feet were raised from the pedals and he was only steering the car with a whole lot of swearing kind of was a little bit,
Did we
nerve-wracking.
crash? No, so that's fine.
No, we just drove off the edge for a little bit.
It's just a bit.
But that's
I
all
was
good,
parked.
if you call it that.
That's it. Yeah,
But anyway, Mark, what are we doing here? What's the update?
What's the update?
Yep. Why are we doing some mechanical works on the old Paddy?
Because it's a Nissan.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a Nissan. Rubber hose here. Kept dislodging. It just wasn't quite long enough, so just put a new bit of hose in there. The old radiator cap looked like it was from Chinaman's little toy chest, and it wasn't holding pressure, so we're getting water coming out over there, so we put a nice new Trident radiator cap on.
Overflowing and roughly around 98 degrees. It started
98,
to
it was pushing the water all the
push the
way
water
through
out.
there.
Yeah, we
So
had to
this is
retop her up.
a new one, so I'm hoping that works better there, and we're just going to drop that down in underneath just to give us a bit more airflow, because as soon as we turn the aircon off, we're golden with temperatures, so we've only got a slight air problem. I think it needs the air dam back underneath, which we will do when we get home, but whoever took the last one off left the bolts snapped off in the thread, so we've got to drill them out to get the air dam back on, so that's a job for at home. So we're just going to make things flow a little better. Yeah, and maybe the TD will get us home.
And the reason for the overheating a little bit is because that's the temperature today, so she's kind of struggling a little bit with the heat. It's just adding to the issues, basically.
Yeah, Mum's driving. Also, dipshit has lost the screw. So.
It's weird. The indicator, it's working now, but it's like it's only getting half power.
Because that would suggest you've got a neutral as a positive, I would think. So something's not earthing right. There's not an earth happening somewhere.
It's all
It's
messed
happening
up.
somewhere.
And.
So what
My
I
car's
normally
working
do is
perfectly
get your
fine.
bell meter.
And what's yours?
Mine's working perfectly
Right.
fine.
Yeah, and what is yours?
Get your bell.
Toyota. And they
And
complain about Toyotas.
What's supposed to be the neutral, confirm it goes to the chassis and valves.
But where?
Well, what is meant to be looking like a neutral?
Yeah, but which point? Which indicator?
Well, do both. You've only got one neutral, do both. He just shit himself. Dust blew up, and I'm not sure if that was a
That
wet
was
run or a dry run.
Dylan's response to Dad's comments.
Shitty situation. literally.
Come, Heather. So, winch, control box, now down out of the road, just so we've got a bit more through flowing air. Now it is only cable tied down there, we'll do it properly obviously when we get home.
Yep.
So it may make a few clunking banging noises, but other than that, we've got airflow, we've got those fixed up, new cap there. Hopefully, it actually hadn't lost any water between the last time we filled it.
All right.
So hopefully
good.
that'll fix it. So we'll see what these temperatures do now. I mean, we can turn the aircon off if we have to, but the air dam's probably the next big thing that needs doing that side.
And maybe we'll replace that viscous fan.
Yes, yeah, the viscous carb, we'll put a new one in just to make sure we know it's good. Not doing anything it shouldn't be doing, but other than that, it's about as good as it gets
that's
out
that
here in
baby
the middle of, where are we? Goondiwindi.
Mm.
So,
Next to our
job done.
destination.
Let's go fix a GQ.
All right, Dylan. So what's the go?
Where we
Still
at?
got issues?
Some shouldn't touch.
So what's happened?
Blue. Just plain.
Okay, so
No, I
what
don't
blue?
think
When you hit the right indicator?
No, when I was tugging, like as in just trying to get into this wire down here.
So something is touching.
Yeah, something in this wiring harness.
That's got a
Yeah, I've just untaken it.
break in it. Was that like that though, touching here? Look at that. That's got hot.
That might be a problem.
It's melted. See, it's all.
It's broken in half.
Yeah, but
That's the only earth for this whole system too.
well, that ain't real flash, is it?
None
So-
of it's real broken.
Have you got wire?
Alright, testing. 1, 2.
He just carried himself.
Check the indicators and make sure they work. After the rewiring we've just done.
Just give him a second.
Yep. Woohoo! We have action. No.
No, he went left.
So heading towards that lovely dark cloud. Don't mind the CB. And we'll be crossing shortly into the New South Wales. Saying goodbye to Queensland. There we are, New South Wales. Awesome. Yeah, going to be heading towards that lovely storm. So
Goodbye, Queensland.
Probably the next town.
So what is it?
I don't know, but he's humping his cup.
Why don't the two of you go for a drive and have a listen?
I don't think that was. We just leave him here.
So yeah, this has been a really fun trip so far.
And that small guy's coming. I don't know.
Where are we going to get all that lovely breakdown of the GQ? The dramas. Can't have a holiday without dramas.
Yeah, there's not just one drama. Family.
We'll see you in a little bit. You have fun, alright? That's the look of a poor boy. He's not happy. No. Alright guys, just a quick update. As you know, the boys just drove off in Dylan's GQ, and it looks like he may have done a wheel wearing, so we're just going to drive the cars to meet them. They're down in Simpson Street, which is just off the main drag, I believe, so we're just heading there now.
Thinking its head off inside there.
Alright. So,
Wearing fucked.
yep, so
GQ life, mate. GQ life.
So what's the verdict? What are you going to do?
Pull it apart, see how much damage there is, and see whether we have to replace both bearings or it's just the outer.
Luckily, he has a kit.
Yep.
Luckily I came prepared.
Rightio. We'll get Mark to give you. That's how much movement's in it.
Knackered.
Oh, it does. It does.
Hey? I have gloves.
Yeah, look at that. It's a middle. Got my safety shoes on, so it's all
You've got blood all over the back of your leg. Left leg. Left leg. Up high.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
don't know how I did that.
I don't know.
Probably scratched something.
Some should go over there. Let's go over that.
This is called Bush Mechanics 101, eh?
He's a professional. Oh, hence why we're doing it again.
There's the cheer squad. The support person. So what we doing?
I'm going to pack it from inside the hub.
Full of grease.
So pretty much it was pull the whole hub assembly off, give it a good clean out, well, as best as I could on the side of the road, put some new grease in it and put a new outer bearing back in it and slap it all back together and hope it holds for the next 1100 Ks. Easy, right?
What's the verdict?
We put the car back together, spun it, and there's a clunking noise still. So we're very concerned that the rear bearing has let go. If that's the case, we're not going anywhere. However, we're going to get out of this area here because it's not the safest, and we don't feel the safest here, especially as night's turning on. So there's a roadhouse up the road, we'll drive there, see how the car goes, but its verdict's looking like we're pulling it all apart again.
Alrighty. So yeah, she's a very small community here, but just a lot of activity. I'm not really sure what the go is, but don't get a good feeling, so we thought, well, we'll just move on, find somewhere else a bit. We're having a fun day, aren't we, guys?
We're selling the car.
5 minutes down the road.
And
Not even 5 minutes down the road.
Well, the good news is, unfortunately the audio was disrupted here by the wind noise, so I'm just doing a talk over, but basically the good news was the wheel bearing had, well, it was still fine and it was still working, so it didn't do anything, which is good, and hopefully we'll be able to keep trucking with it as it was. But my indicator fuse blew again, literally only 5 minutes up the road, which is not ideal at all. So we're tossing up between either just chucking another fuse in it and keep on going and just seeing what happens, or whether we should pull it all apart and try to diagnose what's gone wrong. So we did the logical thing, we put a new fuse in it and kept going. Unfortunately, we were on a pretty tight time crunch, so we didn't really have much of an option.
it's just a quick toilet stop and an update on Dylan's car. So we've just pulled up at this little roadside stop. Got the Uranus solar system drive, apparently.
Alrighty guys, last day of the trip and we've had a few more little dramas. We still had indicator issues as of yesterday. We tried chasing a new, what do you call it? What's the relay called?
Flasher unit.
Flasher unit. We couldn't get one in town, and so we're pretty much at all lost hope. But I rediscovered, after a lot of thinking, when I did my bypass wire, so I did a cable from the front indicator stalk all the way to the rear, just to bypass the original harness because I thought there was a short in it. Turns out I left the original harness still connected, and so that short was still playing in our indicator system, therefore causing our fuses to blow. So quick snip of that wire and a tape up of it, and that bypass cable is now working good and it's causing no shorts. So
what we've learnt from this is keep Dylan away from electrical wiring. I think that's the moral of the story.
Well, no, because Dylan was right, he just didn't finish the job.
Dylan's been left the whole trip, mate.
Regardless, it's fixed and it didn't cost us a thing.
How's that front wheel bearing?
Yeah, front wheel bearing seems to be okay. Fortunately for us, we had no more dramas for the rest of the trip. We just kept an eye on the wheel bearing at every couple hundred Ks. We just stopped, pulled over, gave it a quick check over, but all was well. And it pretty much turned into a night run to get home by the time we did all our stops, so it added quite a few hours to our travel. However, that is pretty much the end of our Queensland Adventure series. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time for the next lot of videos.